God says, this is your final call, sent from the heavens above, before the one person your heart clings to vanishes from your life forever. Listen to me, for I am speaking not just in words, but in spirit, and time is slipping away faster than you know. You are not reading this by accident. I have guided your eyes here because what I am about to say is meant only for your soul. Every breath of this message is dripping with urgency. Do not scroll away. Do not let your heart become numb now. The moment to hear from me has arrived. If you truly believe I brought you here for a reason, comment Amen to confirm your heart is open. Child, the last message from heaven has been delivered into your spirit, not to scare you, but to prepare you. A moment is approaching that will shake your soul. There is someone you love, someone who means more to you than words can describe. And unless you understand what I'm revealing now, that person is at the edge of leaving, physically, emotionally, or even spiritually. You cannot afford to ignore this divine warning. This is not to punish you. This is to protect you. I have seen your silent cries in the night when no one was watching. I have seen how tightly you are trying to hold things together while your heart is slowly falling apart. Heaven is not distant from your pain. I have kept count of every tear you've cried over this person. You think you are alone, but my child, I have surrounded you with angels. Your cries reached me long before you ever realized they escaped your lips. If you trust that I have a plan even in this chaos, comment 1111 now. Now, listen closely. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine intervention. The enemy has been working quietly, planting thoughts, doubts, fears, and distance between you and the one you hold dear. But I, the Lord your God, am not silent. I am stepping in, right now, through this message, to remind you that I am still in control. You are not helpless. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. I need you to stay with me through this, because everything you're about to hear is for you. My child, the reason this person matters so deeply to you is because I placed them in your life for a divine purpose. But the enemy knows how much you value them. That is why there has been spiritual warfare around your connection. You may not see it with your eyes, but you felt it, in the tension, the silence, the confusion, and the tears. There is still hope, but only if you remain under my covering. This is the moment you must stand still in faith. The shift in your life is not coming by chance, it is coming by my hand. I will either restore what is broken or remove what is no longer part of your destiny, but you must trust me enough to let me decide. You must release control. My child, this message is not about fear. It is about truth. The truth is, someone you deeply love is on the edge of walking away because their heart is battling something that even they don't fully understand. And you've been trying to fix it, to hold them close, to do everything in your power to make it work. But you were never meant to do it alone. That is why you are exhausted. I have seen how hard you've prayed for them. I have seen how long you've waited for a sign. This is the sign. If you believe my hand is moving even when you cannot see it, comment 222. Now hear me, beloved one. You do not need to beg for love. You do not need to chase after peace. When I ordain a connection, I make a way. But when I see that a connection is being weaponized against your purpose, I will gently pull it away, even if it hurts at first. Not to harm you. Never to harm you. But to heal what was silently killing your joy. I am your God. I do not make mistakes. I saw this moment before you were even born. I knew the pain you would face, and I also knew the strength I placed inside you. Do not let this moment destroy your faith. Let it ignite it. Let it push you back into my arms, where your healing begins. Child, breathe. You are not losing everything. You are being redirected. What you thought was the end is simply a turning page. And I, the author of your story, am writing something far more beautiful than you imagined. Trust me. I ask you only once, and only now, if your heart has been touched, if you know these words were divinely timed, like this video so that it may reach others who are also waiting on heaven to speak. Your restoration will not come by striving. It will come by surrender. There is power in your stillness. I am fighting battles you can't even see. Do not lean on your own understanding right now. Lean on me. I will carry you through this season. Do you remember all the times you thought it was over, and yet I made a way? This will be no different. What feels like a loss is setting the stage for a greater glory. I am still the God of miracles. I am still the God of reconciliation. I am still the God of resurrection. If you declare with faith that nothing is too far gone for me to touch, comment 333. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know the thoughts racing through your heart right now. The questions, the fears, the regrets. But my grace covers it all. Your tears are prayers too. And I hear every one. Let your heart rest in this truth, I am not done yet. This is not the final chapter. This is just the moment before the miracle. You were never meant to carry this alone. Hand it over to me. Speak their name in your heart and say, God, I trust you with this. I will take it from there. You don't need all the answers. You just need the faith to take one more step, and I will meet you there. Even when it feels like they are slipping away, I am holding what you cannot. I am guarding what you cannot reach. My protection stretches beyond the limits of your understanding. And my timing is perfect. You must not let go of me now. Not when you are this close to breakthrough. I am not a distant God. I am near to the broken-hearted. I save those who are crushed in spirit. You are not going backward, you are being brought to higher ground. Your angel is not silent either. They have pleaded on your behalf, because they saw the weight of your sorrow. And I, your heavenly Father, answered. That's why you're here. That's why these words are reaching your heart right now. Hold on. I am restoring. I am redeeming. I am making all things new. But first, you must let me be God over this situation. This is just the beginning. Continue reading as I reveal what happens next in your spirit, for the next wave of my voice is already moving toward you. You are still here, and that means your heart is listening. That means your soul is awake. And I, your God, am still speaking because your destiny is still unfolding. Do not mistake the silence of others as my silence. I have not gone quiet, I have only been waiting for the moment your spirit would be still enough to hear me clearly. That moment is now. If you believe I'm guiding you through this moment right now, comment 555. There is something sacred happening in this season of your life, even if you do not understand it yet. I know the ache in your chest when you think about the one who feels like they are slipping through your fingers. I know the way you stare into the darkness at night, replaying every memory, every word, every moment. But I need you to know, I have seen the things you cannot. I have heard the conversations you never knew happened. I have protected you from plans that were formed in shadows. And I am still protecting you. The person you're afraid of losing forever, I placed them in your life, yes. But I never meant for them to become the source of your peace. I never meant for their presence to replace my presence. That's why I'm allowing this shaking. That's why it feels like everything is trembling beneath your feet. Because I am gently but firmly bringing your heart back to me. This is not punishment. This is preservation. You are not being broken apart. You are being broken open, so that my light can reach the places that have been locked up for too long. I am not taking something from you. I am creating space for something greater. Something whole. Something heaven approved. Trust me enough to let go of what is being peeled away, even if it hurts. Your heart was never created to be filled by someone else's love alone. It was made to overflow with mine. That's why no relationship, no friendship, no connection has ever satisfied you fully. Because you were made for more. And now is the time to receive it. If you believe my love is more than enough, comment 1212. Yes, I see your fear. I see your doubt. I see the way you are clinging to the edge of this cliff, hoping that they will turn around, reach for your hand, and stay. But hear me, beloved. If they are meant to be in your life, they will never be able to leave without my permission. And if they walk away, even after all you've done, I will use it for your good. Sometimes, I remove people not to punish you, but to protect the destiny I planted in you long ago. You may not understand why now, but one day, you will look back and whisper, "Thank you, God." because my plans are always bigger than your pain. Let me remind you who you are. You are my child. You are not weak. You are not invisible. You are covered. You are chosen. You are filled with purpose even in the middle of your confusion. I have not left you, and I never will. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. That means no loss, no betrayal, no heartbreak is greater than the resurrection power within your spirit. You are not a victim of this moment, you are a vessel being reshaped for victory. I am taking every shattered piece and turning it into something glorious. You thought this season would destroy you, but I am using it to deliver you. The things you cannot speak out loud, I already know. The tears you fight back when no one is looking, I've counted them all. And I am sending angels right now to minister to your weary soul. You may feel empty, but heaven is full. And I am pouring into you even now. If you believe that I am already working behind the scenes for your healing, comment 777. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not be afraid of what you're about to walk through. I am already in your tomorrow. I have gone ahead of you. The storm may rise, but it will not destroy you. The silence may stretch, but it will not last forever. I am birthing something in the stillness. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. You may not be able to change their heart, but you can guard your own. You may not be able to hold them here, but you can choose to stand in the presence of the one who holds eternity in his hands. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust me in everything. Let go of the fear that says, "What if they never come back?" and hold on to the promise that says, "If I am for you, who can be against you? I can bring them back changed. I can soften the hardest hearts. I can rebuild what the world has called broken beyond repair." But it begins with your surrender. Stop replaying the past. Stop punishing yourself with guilt. Stop imagining every possible ending. Come sit with me instead. Let my voice drown out the noise. Let my peace calm the storm inside you. I'm still the God who brings beauty out of ashes. Child, I've never needed perfect people. I only need willing hearts. And your heart is why I'm still speaking. Your faith, even when small, has moved me. Your trust, even when trembling, has drawn me near. I am closer than the breath in your lungs. My spirit is wrapping around you even now, breaking chains you didn't know you carried. You're not going to lose your mind. You're not going to lose your purpose. You are not going to lose everything. You are going to gain clarity. You are going to gain wisdom. You are going to gain me, fully, freely, completely. Don't turn away now. I'm only just beginning to reveal what I have in store for you. And even if the one you love walks away, I will never leave you. I will heal you in the very place where you bled. I will bless you in the very place where you felt abandoned. I will lift you from the valley of despair and plant your feet on solid ground again. The heavens are still open over your life. I will not let your story end in heartbreak. Keep walking with me. Let your next breath be one of faith, not fear. I am not done yet. There is more. Stay with me. I'm still speaking. You're still here, child, and that tells me something powerful. Your heart is still hoping. Even beneath the weight of heartbreak, confusion, and fear, your spirit refuses to let go. I see it. I honor it. And I will bless it. You may think you are forgotten, but your name is still written on my palm. You may feel abandoned by the one you love, but I have never taken my eyes off you. If you believe my love surrounds you even now, comment 999. There is a shift happening in the spirit realm. It's quiet, but it's real. That pull you feel in your heart, that's me, calling you deeper, closer, further than you've ever gone before. I know you're weary. I know you've prayed until your voice cracked and cried until your soul felt hollow. But I am not a God who ignores broken hearts. I am the healer of them. Do not run from me because of what is being removed. What you thought you needed may only be part of what I used to guide you here. I am not trying to take something precious away. I am trying to place something holy within. You see, when I allow certain people to distance themselves, it's not because I want you to be alone, it's because I want you to remember you're never alone when you walk with me. You are being refined in fire, not consumed by it. The flames are painful, yes, but they are burning away everything that was never meant to stay. And what remains will be purer, stronger, and destined for glory. My child, you do not have to convince anyone to stay. Those who are assigned to your life by my hand will not walk away, not truly. And those who leave, I will use their absence to fill your life with my presence. I will not let their silence speak louder than my promises. If you trust my plan over your pain, comment 1010. I know how tightly you're trying to hold on. I know how much it hurts to even imagine a future without them in it. But listen to me now, this may not be an ending. This may be a divine pause. A moment I'm using to restore what the enemy tried to destroy. But I need your permission to work. I gave you free will, and you must choose to surrender your timeline for my divine one. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Your heartbreak is not the end, it is the birthing place of something sacred. Something eternal. What you are feeling now will not last forever, but what I do through it will. Let the tears fall. Let your soul pour itself out. But let your heart stay open, because I am coming to fill the places that feel like ruins. I am coming to rebuild what others walked away from. I am coming to remind you that my love never leaves, never fades, never fails. And as you wait, do not let bitterness take root. Do not let fear become your decision maker. Guard your heart with my truth. Hold fast to my promises. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You will not be left empty. You will not be left broken. I am the God of wholeness. I am the God who restores the years the locusts have eaten. I am the God who brings life where there has been only loss. If you believe I will restore what you thought was over, comment 1515. You have felt alone in this battle, but I have been fighting alongside you. You have cried out in the silence, wondering if I still care. And the answer is yes, I do. More than you could possibly imagine. My love is not passive. It is active. It is powerful. And right now, it is moving mountains on your behalf. What I am doing in your life may not look like what you asked for. But it will be far better than what you imagined. I am not a God who settles. I am not a God who gives crumbs. I am a Father who prepares a feast in the presence of your enemies. I will honor your faith, even when it was shaken. I will honor your love, even when it was not returned. The people who could not see your value, that does not change your worth. The ones who doubted your heart, that does not change how I treasure you. You are not disposable. You are irreplaceable in my kingdom. You are my beloved. And you are stepping into a new season, not because of your strength, but because of my mercy. There is something I need you to understand deeply right now: you did not fail. You did not ruin everything. You were simply trying to love with a heart that was still learning how to heal. And I honor that effort. I see your sincerity. I see your pain. And I will turn it into purpose. Every wound will become a well of wisdom. Every scar will testify of my grace. Every unanswered prayer will make sense in time. Just stay with me. Keep walking, even if it's with a limp. Keep hoping, even if your heart is tired. Because I am not done yet. The person you love may be struggling with their own battles. You cannot fight them for them. But you can cover them in prayer. You can release them into my hands, knowing I love them more than you ever could. And if it is my will, I will bring them back to you, whole, healed, and ready. If it is not my will, I will still bring you peace beyond understanding, and a joy that cannot be taken. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands open. Let me place what is meant for you into your life. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. You only have to trust. You've done enough, child. Now rest. Let me carry the weight. Let me lift the burden. Let me walk you into a future that has already been written with love. There is more to this story. There is more healing, more hope, more beauty, more life. But for now, breathe. Let my voice be louder than the noise of loss. Let my peace be the comfort that holds you through the night. I'm still here. And I'm not leaving. Not now. Not ever. Stay with me, child. I am still speaking. And what comes next will redeem everything you've walked through. You made it here again, and that is no accident. Your soul is still reaching for me, even if your body feels too weak to stand. I see the fight in your spirit, and I honor the courage it takes just to keep going. Do not be ashamed of your pain, it is evidence that your heart still loves. And I created you to love deeply, because I first loved you beyond measure. If you believe that my love is holding you right now, comment 1717. I know you are afraid. Afraid of what comes next. Afraid that you've already lost too much. Afraid that if one more thing is taken from you, you won't survive it. But child, hear me, I am not here to take from you. I am here to carry you. I am not here to strip you bare. I am here to clothe you in righteousness, in peace, in purpose. The person who feels like your entire world may be drifting, but I am anchoring you in something that cannot be shaken. My presence. My promises. My protection. These are not just words, they are your reality if you choose to believe. The storm around you may be fierce, but I am the calm within it. I am the voice that commands the winds and waves to still. And I can still the chaos in your heart too. Do not confuse delay with denial. Just because it hasn't happened yet does not mean it won't. Just because they have pulled away doesn't mean I can't restore. But more importantly, even if I don't return them to you, I will return you to yourself, the version of you that is whole, strong, filled with peace, and unshakably rooted in me. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are not invisible in this valley. If you believe I am walking with you even in the silence, comment Amen. Yes, I allowed this season. Yes, I saw it coming. And yes, I let it touch your life, but not to break you. To build you. To grow you. To show you the depths of my faithfulness. If you never walked through loss, how would you know I am the God who restores? If you never cried, how would you know I bottle every tear? If you never felt this aching emptiness, how would you ever know what it means to be filled with my presence? Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The enemy wanted this pain to destroy your spirit. But I'm using it to reveal your destiny. You are becoming someone new. Someone wiser. Someone stronger. Someone more aware of my hand and my heart. And even though the process is painful, the promise is still true. I am making all things new. Not some things. Not most things. All things. That includes you. That includes them. That includes this situation that looks too far gone. What looks like loss is opening the way for something eternal. You do not see what I see. You do not hear what I hear. You only feel the sting of today, but I already stand in the joy of your tomorrow. I know how this ends. And I am telling you now, there will be beauty. There will be laughter again. There will be peace again. And it will not come from trying to control, fix, or chase. It will come from surrender. If you trust that I hold your future in my hands, comment 222. Now breathe. Let yourself grieve, yes, but do not grieve as one without hope. I am the resurrection and the life. What feels dead in your life today can be revived by one touch of my spirit. What feels lost can be restored in a way that is even better than before. But I will not force it. I wait for your invitation. I wait for your surrender. Stop trying to carry what you were never meant to. I see how heavy your heart is. I see how your smile has become a mask. I see how exhausted you are from pretending to be okay. You don't have to pretend with me. I know every hidden thought, and I love you still. I see every wound, and I stay near. I hear every silent plea, and I am answering, just not always in the way you expect. Sometimes, my greatest act of mercy is not in giving what you want, but in removing what would eventually destroy you. That is why I allowed this distance. That is why things are shifting. Not to break your heart, but to heal it fully. You've been trying to hold together something I'm asking you to release. And I know that sounds terrifying. But when you let go, you free your hands to receive what I have prepared. My child, you don't have to live in fear anymore. Fear of abandonment. Fear of rejection. Fear of being left behind. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. My love is not based on your performance, your past, or your pain. It is based on my character, and I do not change. You are safe with me. Even now, even here, even through this. If you believe my protection is greater than your pain, comment 777. There will be days when your heart aches so loudly you think you can't hear anything else. On those days, speak my name. Whisper, Jesus, into the silence, and watch how quickly I show up. Not always to remove the storm, but always to remind you you're not alone in it. I am the light that will guide you. I am the strength that will hold you. I am the peace that will surprise you in the middle of your deepest sorrow. And even if they go, I will stay. Even if they stop choosing you, I will choose you again and again. My love is not shaken by your losses. It is steady, constant, eternal. Let me teach you what real love looks like. Let me show you the kind of intimacy that never leaves, never fades, never betrays. You will love again. You will trust again. You will smile and mean it again. But for now, just rest. Let your soul catch its breath. Let your heart be held. I am not rushing you. I am restoring you. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. Your cries have not been ignored. Heaven has been moving because of your pain. Angels have been dispatched on your behalf. And though you do not see the full picture yet, every detail is coming together for your good. Stay near, child. I am still speaking. And the next words I whisper may be the ones that shift everything. Keep your heart open. I am not done. Not even close. You're still here, and that means your spirit is still reaching out to mine. Every time you choose to stay and listen, even with a heart that feels tired and confused, you open the door for healing to pour in. My presence surrounds you now more than ever, not in the absence of pain, but right in the middle of it. Yes, I am in the heartbreak. I am in the silence. I am in the waiting. If you believe I am with you right now, even in the waiting, comment 333. I have not abandoned you. I have not turned away from your suffering. I have not been blind to the aching in your soul. I know how hard you tried to hold it together. I know how much faith it took just to keep hoping, even when everything inside you screamed to give up. I know what it cost you to love someone so deeply, only to feel like they might be slipping away. But I am not asking you to carry this grief alone. You were never meant to. This sorrow was never supposed to define you. This loss does not rewrite your identity. You are still chosen. You are still worthy. You are still mine. Let those words settle into your bones. You are mine, and I take care of what belongs to me. No matter how far you feel from peace, it is closer than you think, because I am close to you. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeated daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not just close to the whole and joyful. I am closest to the broken-hearted. I am the lifter of your head. I am the whisper that comes when you feel like your world has gone quiet. I am the hand reaching out to you in the middle of the storm. If you trust that I'm rebuilding you from the inside out, comment 1111. Child, I know this season feels like everything is falling apart. But not everything that is breaking is meant to be mourned. Some of what's being stripped away is clearing the path for divine restoration. You've prayed for peace. You've asked for healing. You've cried out for something deeper, stronger, more lasting. This is the answer, but not in the form you expected. I'm not always going to send what you want. I'm going to send what you need. And right now, what you need is me, not just as your God, but as your comforter, your defender, your redeemer. I'm stepping into every part of your story. The messy parts. The hidden parts. The wounded parts. I am not afraid of your brokenness. I am not angry with your doubt. I am here. And I'm staying. Let me carry the pain of the love you couldn't hold on to. Let me walk with you through the valley of what you thought would last forever. It's okay to admit you don't understand. You don't have to. You just have to trust that I do. The one you love may be struggling in silence. They may not have the words to explain the distance or the reason for their fading warmth. And I know how deeply you want to fix it. I know how badly you want to turn back time, to try again, to make it right. But I need you to understand something profound. Your worth is not measured by whether someone stays. It is measured by the truth that I never leave. If you believe I am your constant when all else shifts, comment 1010. Let go of the lie that you are too much. Let go of the lie that you are not enough. You are exactly who I made you to be, and nothing about your current pain changes that. Your identity is not found in another person's decision. It is rooted in my love. And my love is unshakable. I know how sacred that connection felt. I know how many prayers you whispered over them in the dark. I heard every one. And I'm telling you now, I have not wasted any of your love. Not one prayer. Not one act of kindness. Not one tear. I am using it all. If this person returns, it will be because I've worked in their heart in ways you never could. If they don't, I will still redeem every broken place with beauty that only heaven could give. You are not starting over. You are starting deeper. Wiser. Closer to me. Let me teach you how to trust again, not in people, but in me. Let me rebuild your heart with a foundation so strong that no storm will ever shake you again. Let me heal you so fully that even the memories lose their sting. This is what I do. I don't just patch wounds. I transform them. I take ashes and give beauty. I take mourning and give joy. I take sorrow and pour in glory. You were made for more than survival. You were made to live. To love again. To laugh again. And you will. But not by your might. By mine. I am not calling you to forget. I am calling you to remember, remember who you are. Remember who I am. Remember that I have never stopped working behind the scenes. That I've been moving hearts. Shifting seasons. Breaking chains. Opening doors. And what is meant for you cannot pass you by, not when I am the one writing your story. There is more to come, and it is good. Trust me, child. Your best chapter has not yet been read. Stay with me. I am still speaking. You're still holding on, even when everything around you tells you to let go. That is not weakness, that is strength. That is faith. And I see it. I honor it. You may feel like you're at the end of yourself, but this is where I begin. When your hands are trembling, when your heart is fragile, when your hope is almost gone, I step in, because I am the God who finishes what He starts. If you believe I'm just getting started with your story, comment 555. You don't have to pretend anymore. Not with me. You don't have to smile when your heart is breaking. You don't have to hold it all together. I never asked you to be perfect. I only asked you to come. And you have come. Wounded, weary, confused, and still, you're here. And that means everything to me. I am not discouraged by your doubt. I am not offended by your tears. I am not impatient with your healing. My timing is perfect. My understanding is infinite. And my compassion for you is deeper than the ocean. I will never rush your process. I will never push you aside. You are not a burden. You are my beloved. Let that truth settle into your bones. You are not hard to love. You are not too broken to heal. You are not beyond restoration. In fact, your brokenness is the very place I love to dwell. Because when the world says, not enough, I say, exactly who I chose. The person you are grieving may not understand what they walked away from. But I do. I know what you carry. I know what you gave. And I will repay you, not always with what you lost, but with something far more eternal. Peace. Purpose. Wholeness. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. If you believe I can restore your soul completely, comment 999. Child, I have never missed a detail. I saw it all, the late-night tears, the silent prayers, the days you held it together for everyone else while you were falling apart inside. And I say this now with all the authority of heaven, I am proud of you. Not because of your strength, but because of your surrender. You haven't failed. You've been faithful. You didn't lose. You endured. And that matters more than you know. You are not at the end, you're standing at the edge of something new. The enemy wanted this moment to crush you. But I'm using it to crown you with strength. You thought it was falling apart, but it's falling into place. You thought you were being punished, but you're being prepared. For what's ahead. For what's divine. For what no eye has seen and no ear has heard. But you must release the need to understand everything. Sometimes, understanding comes later. But peace comes now, when you trust me. If you trust my heart even when you don't understand my hand, comment, Amen. Yes, they may have left. Yes, they may be silent. Yes, the future may be unclear. But I have not changed. My love has not wavered. My plan has not been cancelled. In fact, the pain you feel right now has only accelerated my purpose. Because when you're broken, you become open, and when you're open, I can fill you like never before. This isn't just about losing someone you love. This is about gaining something unshakable inside you, my presence. When others leave, I come closer. When hearts break, I pour in healing. When roads end, I make new paths. I am the God who creates a way where there was none. I can do it again. For you. Right now. Let go of the timelines you set. Let go of the outcome you pictured. Let go of the way you thought it would all unfold. Because I have something better. I always have something better. But it's hard to receive it when your hands are clinging to what's gone. If you believe what I have for you is greater than what was lost, comment 12:12. You were never meant to carry the weight of someone else's decisions. You were never meant to bear the burden of saving what only I can save. That person you love, whether they return or not, has their own journey. And I'm walking with them too. But your healing doesn't depend on their choices. It depends on your surrender. Give me the grief. Give me the questions. Give me the pain that keeps resurfacing no matter how hard you try to bury it. Let me hold it. Let me heal it. Let me walk you out of this darkness and into the light of something brand new. There's still beauty ahead. There are still smiles you haven't smiled, laughter you haven't heard, love you haven't felt, dreams you haven't seen. Just because one chapter ended doesn't mean the story is over. I'm still writing. And what comes next will be more beautiful than what you've lost. You don't have to try to make sense of it all right now. Just breathe. Just rest. Just trust. And stay with me. I am still speaking. The next moment of your healing is only a breath away. You are here again, and that alone speaks volumes. You may not feel strong, but the very fact that you've stayed through the heaviness, through the ache, through the uncertain silence, shows how deeply your heart still believes. Even if it's buried beneath exhaustion or disappointment, your faith is still alive. And I am here to fan that flame until it grows again. If you believe your faith is being reignited in this very moment, comment 222. You've been through enough. You've walked through enough fire. You've held yourself together when everything was falling apart. I know the pressure that's been on your shoulders. I know the nights you've cried into your pillow, praying for a word, a sign, something, anything, that would let you know I see you. This is it. This is that moment. I see you. You didn't imagine my presence. Those quiet nudges, those small whispers, those sudden waves of peace when you should have been breaking, they were me. My child, rest now in full assurance. What I spoke over your life is sealed. Heaven has already moved. Angels have already been sent. The miracle you were destined to witness before 9 p.m., it's no longer a possibility. It's a reality. You stayed. You believed. You listened. And now, I act. Don't let fear steal this moment. Don't let doubt rewrite my promise. You are covered. You are chosen. You are complete. Let the world wonder. Let them watch. But you, remain in stillness. Because what's arriving cannot be explained by logic. It's divine. It's holy. It's yours. And I, the Lord your God, say to you now, this is the beginning of days you'll never forget. Stay silent. Stay grateful. And above all, stay ready. Because the miracle you didn't even see coming is already here.